So this is the brand new iPhone XS smart battery case. We've seen this type of design before a couple of years ago when they initially released it, and it got a lot of backlash for being one of the ugliest Apple products to date. And I agree, it was, and it still is. But after I took the time to actually use the new one, my opinion has changed greatly because, quite frankly, this may not be the best looking battery case, but hands down it's one of the best designed battery cases. And the reason being is because of the way it functions. Before we had a battery that's stuck in the middle, but this year Apple has moved the battery all the way down, giving it more of a unified look. But they also did the job of keeping the top portion of it quite skinny. If you compare it to the original Apple iPhone silicone case, you can see it's definitely a lot thicker, but the top portion is only slightly thicker. I know there's tons of battery cases out there, but the problem is the majority of battery cases you buy are significantly bigger than this, and it adds a lot of heft and bulk to your device. This does too, but it's significantly less, making it much more enjoyable to use than competing products. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, Matt, this is an expensive product, and it absolutely is. And if you're looking for something a little bit more budget, I'll place some great alternatives in the description down below. The other thing, most battery cases are a pain to get your phone inside of it. This one, you simply just push this back, you put your phone through the top, and it's in. That's it. Done. Other ones, you either got to remove the top portion, which is like a plastic piece, and it doesn't feel the best, or you have to like really jam your phone inside of it, which is not always a great thing to do to your phone. Quite frankly, when I do stuff like that, I feel like I'm actually scratching my device. Now, some of you are probably saying, Matt, what about the Mophie Juice Pack? It looks exactly the same. It costs a little bit less than the iPhone smart battery case, and it does. You're absolutely right. But because Apple restricts access to the lightning port, companies like Mophie, third-party manufacturers, have to jump through hoops to give you similar results. You end up having two ports on the Mophie pack, one to charge the case itself, which is USB Type-C, and the other one is open access to the lightning port. That means you got to carry two cables around. Plus, on top of that, the pack itself only wirelessly charges the phone, which means your phone's gonna heat up a little bit more, and on top of that, it's gonna charge very slowly. This is one cable, one solution. Your phone is directly connected to your battery, which means quicker charge times. On top of that, because the case has less material on the top, you get better cellular connectivity. Plus, because Apple has access to the software and has basically the ability to do whatever they want, you get some nice features by being able to see the charge times of the battery, the case, or any other Apple devices that you use on a regular basis. I think this is a nice touch. In fact, I wish Android had this opportunity to have such a nice little feature. Now, a couple other things before I wrap this up. Yes, you can wirelessly charge the case by itself. It works perfectly on any wireless charger as long as it's key charging. If you place the case on it, you'll see that the little light will light up and the case will begin to charge. The case always charges second. Charges phone first, case second, and when the phone is in the device, the phone stays charged to 100%, and once the case is depleted, it will then use your phone's battery. Now, there's some little misconception about whether or not it works with the iPhone X. From what I've read, it does. You'll get an error, but if you dismiss it, it should continue to work. Look, this is an expensive product, but when you think about the logic on why they made the case look like this, it probably offers you one of the most practical designs currently on the market. Now, I'll place a link to this and some cheaper alternatives in the description down below. That's just my 2 cents on the iPhone XS smart battery case. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, follow me on Instagram for some behind the scenes, and I'll see you guys in the next video.